If you haven't used Padlet lately, you have got to get in here and check out the way all of the upgrades and updates that it's had. If you'll hang with me, I want to show you two areas. I want to show you the gallery, which is all of these templates that you can start with. I also want to show you this make right here. Of course, you can always start with a blank board, which is how I've always done it. But look down here at how AI can help you create all of these different boards. I want to show you this little assessment poll, but look at all of the different ways that AI can help you create. So I'm going to come back to the gallery really quickly. Notice that you can filter by types. You can put in your grade level, and you can come down here, filter exit tickets. The way that Padlet allows us to use these boards as a formative assessment is unbelievable. Another thing that it can replace is like Flipgrid or Flip. For those of us Flip users, this is fabulous for that. I think it could even replace ThingLink at this point. So get in here and check this out. Let's look down here at the different boards that it's got. Here's concept maps. I love this little collaborative storytelling. I also like the feature that we're able to preview. So here you don't have to create the board until you're convinced that you want to use it. But let's just see an example of this collaborative storytelling board. So here the student would each student is adding a different piece to a collaborative story. So how cute is that? I'm not going to add this just yet. Right now I'm just looking at all of the different things. So let's say we might want to do a debate. Here it gives you a little summary of what this debate offers you. If I click it and look at the example, here the teacher has created two categories where it's a statement and then they have to choose if they're in favor of or against. Notice that the kids are coming in here and making their post, and other kids are coming in and responding to each student's post. You've got this ability to like, but what's cool is, or I'm sorry, this ability to like, but what's neat is you can come over here as the teacher and you can customize anything in here. So you can go in here and customize and turn off the ability to like. Maybe you've got a class that just can't handle that like option. Well, you can turn it off. I literally can't think of a way that you can't customize these boards. So I'm going to come back out here. If you wanted to create this, you could. And let's say that I just want to create a simple exit ticket. So here I'm going to see an example of how this teacher used this exit ticket. And here she's just asked them to post something that they've learned today. Now this class has only responded in writing, and most of us, that's really all we ever do when we use Padlet. But you've got to see the different ways that a student can respond. So let's make this board. Let's create. And the free version of Padlet only allows you to use 3, but you can easily make and remake these boards so that you can stay under that. Here it's going to tell you how to use this exit ticket. Once you understand how to use it, you can all of the different instructions. Once you understand and feel good about how to use it, you click done. And now here I need to go in and look at my settings. Notice these tabs across the top, and you can change the appearance of it. You can change your wallpaper, your color, your font, the format. Look at the different formats: grid, canvas, timeline. Just the sky is the limit here. I'm going to go quickly to the post because I want to look at the post fields. Notice that you can moderate if you want to and decide, which ones require approval before the class sees, or maybe you don't want the class to see it at all. Here I'm going to look at my post field, and right now it defaults to hidden. I want you to be able to see everything just so that you can see what's offered. All of the different ways that a student can respond that you can turn off or on. They can audio respond, screen record. Maybe they want to show what they know on a different tab. They can draw what they know. They can put in a poll for the other kids. They've got this AI version now where they can't draw, so they can tell it what to draw. They can put in an image or a GIF. I mean, it just goes on and on. So I'm going to save this, and I want you to see now that, so this is also what the student will see, and they've got this plus button. So let's say they wanted to add to this teacher's exit ticket. Well, they can come down here, they can change the color of their exit ticket, or yeah, of their ticket. They can also, if you have put in different fields, they can choose which field they want to respond to. Maybe you've done little sections up here. You can do that. But what's neat is I wanted to show you here. So let's say the student wants to use their camera and take a picture. Maybe it's math. And they want to, and by the way, all Chromebooks have cameras. So maybe they want to take a picture here of their work because it's math and they want to talk through a problem. Or they want to come over here and just search an image. They can do that. But be sure you look under this plus 12 because this gives you the audio recorder. Maybe they take a video recording of themselves talking through how they solved that math problem. Maybe they can't draw and they need AI to help them draw. So let's look at this cute little thing right here. So I'm confused about, the planet Saturn, and I want my teacher to know, draw a boy with a sad face on the planet Saturn. Yeah. So we're studying the planets, and I need my teacher to know I just don't understand that piece of what we're studying. So now I can see all of the different ways, and I'm going to put this one just so that my teacher knows I'm not quite understanding what's happening here. So it adds in. I can also explain exactly what I'm not understanding. I don't understand what we're learning about Saturn. And then I publish, and now mine will come up and the teacher can have a quick little understanding before they leave of how many kids are understanding the concept or not. Okay, so that is the exit ticket and the AI draw feature. Let's go back. Let's get out of here. And let's look at the make right here. So let's say I want to make, using AI, a timeline of events or a quick assessment poll. Let's just say I want to do a little assessment poll. I want to use 6th grade. I'm going to do science. I have copied a standard here. I hope it has held on to it. Yeah, there's a standard for 6th grade science, and I do have to tell it, I'm going to make this one intermediate, and I'm going to create my assessment poll. So it's using AI to create this poll. So anytime AI is creating something for you, you know that you want to go through, look at it, decide, is this a question that's good and relevant for my kids? But this is, let's say that you've looked at everything, you've decided that you like it, and you want to use this, then you will simply share it out. Now, I was kind of confused when I first saw this because usually Padlet is a collaborative board for kids. But watch this. So let's say I give this out to my class, and to share this, sorry, I didn't want to look here. I want to share this out with for my kids. Got a couple of ways to share. I can copy a link to this board that I'm going to go and put into my Canvas course. Or for now, let's get a QR code. And for those of you that don't know, all of our Chromebooks, student Chromebooks, have a camera so that you can do this really quickly. So right now I'm scanning I'm pretending that I'm a student, and I'm scanning this QR code, and I am going to answer these questions. Each child gets their own assessment poll. So let's say that we do it right before class ends. I want a quick little understanding of how my kids understand before they leave. So I have now voted on everything. I'm going to close this up and let's see if I can submit this. Submit, go. Okay. Oh, I've got to vote, sorry. Okay, so I'm a student right now. I'm voting on each one of these, thinking through before I leave. Notice that my polls are showing one vote. Of course, before your kids leave, you should have, what, 35 votes. And I'm going to quickly just go over, maybe we go over this one before we leave class, show the results, and I can get a quick idea of how my kids understand a concept before they ever leave the room. We can even have a quick discussion about this before they leave the room. So, we've looked at now the gallery inside Padlet. We've looked at the make using AI. We've looked at how to share our Padlet, and I really hope that you will give Padlet a second look.